What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 worst kid tantrums on Halloween caught on camera. Now last week we posted the craziest Halloween candy meltdowns caught on camera, and you guys really liked that video, so I thought we'd show off a couple more kids who just got a tiny bit upset on Halloween. So yeah, if you're going trick-or-treating this Halloween, make sure to drop a like for good luck, as if you like this video, you'll get the best candy possible. But with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. Now I know Halloween was my favorite holiday when I was a kid, and it might have been yours too, but I think this kid takes things a little bit too far. Like, he's come home from a great night of trick-or-treating and spent the night eating candy, but when his parents tell him it's time to stop, he just can't handle it. I mean, it's not even like he's run out of chocolate or been banned from going out to celebrate, it's literally just his bedtime. Like, he could just go straight to sleep and wake up to more candy the next day, but he obviously doesn't think of that, because he decides to throw a tantrum instead. I mean, he's crying and screaming no at his parents, but somehow he still manages to look completely adorable, and even his dad seems to find it more cute than annoying. So yeah, he starts laughing and asking if he dressed up as a tantrum for Halloween, but obviously that just made the kid angrier, and probably made the dad regret giving him that much candy in the first place.
Did you like Halloween? Can you tell me what you want? No more candy tonight. Did you have a fun day? No more candy tonight. Are you sleepy?
Number 4. So technically I guess this kid does throw a bit of a tantrum, but honestly I can't blame him, and I'm pretty sure you'll feel the same way. Like, in the beginning he's totally calm and he's having a great time playing with his Halloween lightsaber, but then his parents decide to play a pretty mean trick on him. Basically they tell him all the candy is for his brother Josh, and he only gets to keep the toy, but what's crazy is at first he actually seems fine with that. I mean, he just nods and stares and maybe quietly says no, but they keep repeating it until he finally gets super upset. Even then though, he's really not that angry, he just seems totally heartbroken that his mom and dad would do something so unfair. Then he runs out of the room and tells his dad to stop filming, and even when they tell him it's a joke, it takes a couple of seconds for them to get through to him. With that said though, as soon as he realizes he'll get the candy after all, he cheers right up and runs into the kitchen to grab what's his straight away.
Listen, we're joking. We're joking.
Ryan, we're joking.
We're only joking.
Calm down. That is your...
Number 3. Let's be real, this might be the quietest tantrum of all time, because even though the kid is obviously super upset, he barely says a word. I mean, even when the mom tells him that she ate all of his candy in the middle of the night, he refuses to believe it. And it's only when she puts his empty trick-or-treat bucket down in front of him that he lets himself get mad. Even then though, he doesn't scream or cry, he just looks her right in the eye and knocks the bucket on the floor, which I think is even worse. And then worst of all, he storms straight out of the room, puts himself back to bed, and turns off the light. What's crazy is, he still doesn't yell. In fact, he basically decides to give his mom the silent treatment, and just squeaks and mumbles whenever she asks him a question. Honestly, it's pretty brutal stuff, like he refuses to forgive her or say he loves her back, but I guess I'd do the same if someone had stolen all my chocolate while I was sleeping.
Last night when I was sleeping, and I woke up, and I was so hungry, I ate all of your Halloween candy. I ate all your Halloween candy.
Okay, let me check.
I ate all of it. What? What, Matthew?
Number 2. Now I understand kids getting upset because their candy's been taken away or they're not allowed to stay up late, but I've gotta be honest, this seems like a really weird reason to throw a tantrum. Like seriously, this little girl is so upset you think something really bad had happened, but it turns out she just doesn't want her dad carving up the pumpkin. In fact, she doesn't want anyone doing it, and she's so upset about it that she tries desperately to put the nose back in its hole to fix it. Like honestly, I'm super confused. I mean, maybe she thinks it's alive and carving it up is hurting it, or maybe she doesn't like the way it looks. I have no idea, but either way, let me know down in the comments what you would do in the situation, because being totally real, I have no clue what I'd do.
Tiger, why are you crying?
I don't want to go.
Why is Tiger crying, Matt?
She doesn't want us to carve her pumpkin.
Let's see what you caused.
I don't want him to cut it out.
You want me to cut it out?
No, I
Number 1. So this one is a total classic, and considering how sweet it is, there's just no way we were leaving it off the list. I mean, this poor girl is so excited when her dad tells her to sit at the table, and you can tell she thinks she's gonna be allowed to start eating her candy. So when they push the empty bag towards her, it's almost hard to watch. Like, they tell her they started eating them, and at first she seems fine, but as soon as they say there's none left, her face just completely falls. I'm not even joking, soon she's crying so hard she can't even speak, and when they ask her questions, she decides to just scream instead. It's actually super hilarious, because she's basically trying to explain that she thought that sharing meant they'd only have one of her candies each. And she seems horrified at the thought that now she'll have nothing but vegetables to eat. With that said, when she finds out it's a joke, she does recover pretty quick, and she even starts giggling when she sees the huge bag of candy just off screen.
Well, me and your mom, yesterday when you fell asleep, we started eating some and they were good and we kept eating them and we finished them all. Well, you said we could have some. You didn't want us to have none? Why? Why not? Okay. Me and your mom were just playing with you. Look at. Right there. You see them?
And there's our video on the top 5 kid tantrums on Halloween caught on camera. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use your extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.